So in the previous video we talked about CCMT 2020's 3 regular rounds, and today we're going to talk about the 2 special rounds that will be conducted this year. So if you are new to this video and if you haven't watched the regular rounds video, I would suggest you to click the I button here and go watch that video first. And let me tell you one thing about this year's special rounds. It is quite different from previous year's NSR round, and in this year's special round there will be 2 rounds of seat allotments, unlike last year's NSR. In NSR it was only 1 round of allotment. You fill the choices, you get a seat, you take admission. You don't get a seat, you don't take admission. That was pretty simple. But in this year's special rounds there will be 2 rounds of seat allotment, so you have to register for special rounds separately, like just the NSR round in previous year. But after round 1 of allotment you will have to wait, and there will be another round 1 allotment. And in the round 1 of allotment you can set your willingness as freezing, floating and all that. So suppose you get a seat in special round 1 allotment and you are not happy with that, you can always go for sliding or floating and wait for second round of allotment. So this is the main difference between last year's NSR and this year's special round. So now let me take you to the information brochure to my computer screen and I will show you it over there. So first take a look at who will be eligible for this special round. So the type 1 candidates are those who did not register for CCMT regular rounds. So suppose a candidate who has qualified GATE and has the required criteria, that is the required CGPA for different institutes, but he did not take part in the CCMT regular rounds, they will be eligible for registering in the special round. And type 2 candidates are those who participated in CCMT regular round and got admitted on a seat. So suppose someone participated and got a seat, and even if they withdraw their seat at the end of the round 3, there is an option for withdrawing their seat. So suppose if someone withdrew their seat, so they will be eligible for this special round, and who did not withdraw their seat, they took admission, they will also be eligible for this special round. And type 3 are those candidates who participated in CCMT regular rounds but did not get any seat. So suppose you participated in regular rounds but you do not get any seat as per your choice filling, so you will also be eligible for special round. And type 4 are those who participate in regular rounds, got a seat, but their seat got cancelled at the time of document verification. So suppose there were some issues in your documents, so that's why your seat got cancelled, but you can again participate in this special round, but make sure that you have all the documents in order. Let's take a look at who will be eligible for the round 2 seat allotment of this special round. So suppose someone participated in the special round and in the round 1 they did not get any seat as per their choices, so they will be eligible for the round 2. So they will have to wait for round 2. If they get any seat, they will take admission. And type 2 are those who were allotted some seat but due to some problems in the document verification or non-fulfillment of any eligibility criteria, their seat got cancelled, but they are still eligible for counseling, so they will get a seat in round 2. And type 3 are those who opted for float or slide as their willingness after special round seat allotment 1. As I already said, after this special round 1 seat allotment, there will be option to choose willingness just like regular rounds. Unlike the NSR rounds from last year, there will be willingness to freeze, float, slide or surrender. So these are the third type of candidates who will be eligible for round 2 of seat allotment. And the last type of candidates are registered candidates who were allotted seat in special round 1, got documents verified online successfully and have exercised surrender and participated in next round. So suppose someone participated in special round and in round 1 they got a seat, they got their documents verified, but they chose surrender and participate, so they have surrendered their seat and they want to participate in next round, so they have chose this option as their willingness, so they will also be eligible for the round 2 of seat allotment. Now let's move to the flow chart so that you can understand this round more simply. So after starting the special rounds by registering and paying the registration fee, so keep that in mind that this registration fee is non-refundable for regular rounds and also for this special round. So suppose someone has participated in regular rounds, they will again have to pay the registration fee in special rounds. And after filling their choices, suppose someone participated in regular rounds, but they will have to again fill their choices. They will have the provision to fill the choices again. So after round on seat allotment, if seat is allotted, they will need to verify the documents. If the document is already verified, then they will directly go to this willingness, and they can opt for withdrawal, freeze, float, slide and surrender in next round. And if the documents is not verified, that is they did not participate in the regular round, so the documents is not verified, then they will have to verify the documents and specify willingness. And suppose someone got some problem in document verification, some query will be raised just like the regular rounds, and they will have to re-verify the documents. If the document verification is failed, then if the candidate is still eligible for next round, they will have to wait for the special round to seat allotment, and if they are not eligible for the seat allotment, they will directly go out. So after the first round is completed, there will be second round of seat allotment. If seat is allotted, if they have already verified the document, that is they have got a seat in either regular rounds or in the special round one, they must have verified the documents. So they have verified the documents, then they can report at the allotted institute. And if document verification is not done, they will have to do some online activities like uploading the documents and all. And after that, if the documents are found to be in order, they will have to report at the allotted institutes. Now let's take a look at this B and C position. So in the previous flowchart, we saw that those who froze their seat and those who withdraw, or those who are not eligible for next round and withdraw their seat after failing document verification, those are C. So here those people who froze their seat, they will have to report to the allotted institute after the completion of second round of seat allotment in special round. And those who did not get their document verified as there were some problems, or those who withdraw their seat, their counseling will just finish here. So that's all about this special round. I hope it clears all your doubts. If you have any queries, please comment down below. I will reply to each and every one, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.